Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing FTB One. And first off, I wanted to thank everybody who's been subscribing lately. The response to the series has been quite humbling. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We're going to start today with something I know nothing about. It's the Ender Rift. Apparently, it's a mass storage and crafting system, maybe similar to the dimensional storage thing that occultism adds. I don't know. It's not clear, to me at least. But what we're going to need, I guess, are a couple of ender... Oh, we got a bunch of ender eyes. That's fine then. I need a bunch of these things. We're going to need an ender rift core. So, ender chest. That doesn't seem too particularly complicated. We'll get the old, that's blackstone. We'll get the old obsidian here. There we go. And we're gonna need 2 more redstone blocks. I originally was avoiding it because I didn't understand what these missing textures were. I still don't understand what these missing textures are. So we may be in for a surprise. Or by surprise, I mean nothing might happen. But we're gonna find out. Okay, so we got this here. We got obsidian in the corners, I think. And there's nothing wrong with the Tom storage mod, except that it's not compatible with with REI. We can't do the shift-click crafting, and I think this might be. We're gonna find out. But we need this, and we also need one of these orbs, I think. We shall see. So I guess that's another. I already forgot the recipe. This is why we want that. It's because I can't remember stuff. We'll throw some magma cream in and a bunch more ender pearls. And there we have it. Now, apparently you assemble a multi-block, and I'd be lying if I said I knew much about it, except that it's a 3x3, and there are 8 iron blocks, so I'm suspecting that those go in the corners. Right? That seems like a thing that would make sense. Let's see. Looks like there's places for 2 more. Maybe we put these right here? Maybe? Maybe the Ender Rift core here? And we right-click it? Shift right-click? I feel like that belongs in the middle. Let's get a block in there just temporarily. Oh ho! Look at that. Fancy. Very fancy. Now, it doesn't have any power. So we're going to run just a little bit more cable down here and see what happens. And we got a little more high voltage. Yeah. How much power it uses, I don't know. It's apparently bottomless. You can apparently store... Okay, it's still not powered. So where might we power this? Oh, now it's powered. It just took a second. And I threw my stuff in there. So, I guess that's how you put stuff in it. You can right-click. Let's see if we can make one of these interfaces. I feel like maybe the crafting browser. Okay, we'll start with an automation proxy. Let me go ahead and get those materials together. Okay, one automation proxy. And we'll need an automation browser. Is that what we're looking for? I'd be lying if I said I knew. Let's see, automation browser. Now, can I place this on this? Haha! There's my sword. I can't get it out because this thing isn't powered, I guess. Something else I don't know is, does it even need to be attached to that? Oh, well, it's, oh! Phooey. I made another one. What about power? Okay. Oh, that's a terrible place to put that. All right. I hope I don't throw this pick in there too. How do we put it down here? No power. Yeah, it's just not attached to the thing, is it? I don't know if this is how, this is really how you power this thing. No. It must get attached to this. No power, no power. Blinky, blinky, blink. I don't get it. All right. First you don't succeed, lose your stuff in the underrift. We're going to try something different. We're going to try that crafting browser. Maybe this will, I notice it's more expensive than everything else, so maybe this is what we need. Oh, I'd be lying if I said I knew. It just keeps saying no power. Hmm. The thing itself has power. Why? Why? All right, I guess we're gonna lose this thing in there too, huh? Oh no, we managed to catch it. All right, we got a couple more things we can try. I guess. An automation proxy? What happens if we hook one of those up? Let's give it a try. Does this thing hook up to one of these? Looks like it hooks up to stuff, doesn't it? I can't get it to hook up to this thing. I put it on top? No. All right, let's try connecting it to here. And let's put this thing on the outside. Still says no power. All right, one of the last things I think we have here to try is this automation driver. Let's see what it does. Pop it right on here, I guess. Okay, this thing definitely has no power, but we can see, like, oh, hey, it's my sword. All right, now this thing has power. Now this thing has power, but it's got nothing in it. Because of course it doesn't, right? Let's try this, right? Right-click it and it's bound. Maybe shift-right-click here? Maybe shift-click here? No. I don't get it. So, an automation proxy. And look at that, we can get our stuff out of this thing. Well, I guess we can throw this right back in. We don't really need it for anything, do we? Let's try a couple things. Let's get a chest out. Let's look at all these chests out. Like, the worst thing that's gonna happen is we'll be able to get rid of all these chests, right? And I think we can work this thing cross-dimensionally. Okay, now let's say we wanted to, oh, it's not supported. Okay, so we're still basically the functional difference for us between the Tom simple storage and this is that this is potentially cross-dimensional and also bottomless. So otherwise, it's not that much of an upgrade, I gotta say. The cross-dimensional thing is gonna be useful to us though, but I just want to say this one more time because it was not at all clear to me. What you need to do is power the Rift itself and an automation driver separately. Then you take you have to connect an automation proxy to the driver, and you can connect the crafting browser to that. Now, a couple things I don't know, and I'm almost scared to test. Okay. So, this doesn't give you a thing, right? Okay, now we know. So, you gotta have this, like, hooked up in just a really awkward way, it appears. This is not how I would have guessed this thing would have looked when assembled. There doesn't really seem to be a way around that, at least that I can figure out. Now let's be clear, there's a lot of this I've been unable to figure out, but we might just know enough. And there was a visual glitch there. It looked like I got more chests and iron out than I put in, but I did not. Alright, now we've figured this out for a given value figured. We're going to go ahead and try to visit the mining dimension. You make the portal, I guess, just with obsidian and diamond pickaxe. And maybe you just place it down? Let's see. Shift click. Oh, no, it worked. There was just a slight delay. How do we get out of How do we get out of here? I mean, I guess we can use /home. Let's see. Set home before you go here, I guess. Okay. We'll move off to the. Oh, I was standing on it. I just didn't see it. Okay. All right. I'm doing fine. We're going to go ahead and set up another reactor out here. Okay, there it is. Let's go ahead and throw some uranium in there. And we want to insert the fuel rod 100% so it stops burning and charging for the time being. Very good. Now what this is all about, I want to take a look at quarries. I really want to take, there are a couple different kinds. We got Quarry Plus and we got FTB Industrial Contraptions. Let's look at the Industrial Contraptions quarry first. Okay, so we'll just need some circuits. And we're going to need, you know, the carbon plates and the alloys. We've looked at all that. I've just got to go ahead and make our copper coils here. Now we should have all the components, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it's like so, like so, like so, and then some more alloy, I think. Yes. Now, we're also, and let's see, because I haven't used one of these in Buildcraft since like 1.6 or something. And I'm sure that this one works at least somewhat differently, but, you know, I don't know how. But I'm going to assume I need 3 landmarks. And that's just redstone torches and lapis. So, let's see. Is it raining? Maybe at home. What we're gonna do, I forgot to bring a power tap. I'm gonna stick this in back. Oh, I don't think that assembles properly if there are blocks or entities inside it. Now it should be fine, right? Yeah. So we're gonna take a little cable. Uh-huh. All right, I built a transformer. I don't think this is gonna work either, to be honest. Let's at least give it a try, huh? Now we should be able to... That, I feel like, is backwards. Oh dear, I placed the quarry down. That's not what we want. I was like, where's the quarry? Alright. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be in luck here. But you never know. Has no power. I don't think that, that this boy here can send power. I think we already learned this, that it's not compatible. Let's see what our other options are. If we were to stick it directly on here, what happens then? Okay, that's what happens. Does it have power? It doesn't seem to. We have these reactors. I have no idea, like, what we're supposed to be doing with them. Yeah, reactor's on. But it's charging, but it's not delivering. Yeah, you just put something on here, and it should do a thing. So for this kind of quarry, it looks like our option is going to be some kind of energy delivery system and generation system from FTB Contraptions itself. Now, I think to make one of these, I think we'd need 216 furnaces. We have plenty of regular stone. Just chop some up. But maybe what we'll do is try for a high voltage. So that's significantly less. We would need 6 mediums. So we'd need 36, I think, low voltage if I'm counting correctly. So we'd start with 36 iron furnaces. Right? That's 32. We needed some more of this industrial grade metal, so I figured while we're waiting, we're going to test something. Okay. Oh, we need power for this too. Of course we do. I believe we can use these energy pipes from pipes to get energy out of here. They don't seem to be compatible with the FTB stuff, but they should be compatible with this, right? So let's, I guess, set these to extract because we used a passive power tap here. Yeah, okay, now it's powered. So let's throw the pipes in here, right? And because we use the bound, I don't know where it went. It might have been consumed. Because we use the bound one, I'm hoping that that they're connected, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to be able to easily transport what the quarry gets us from the mining dimension right to the basement. And I do want to thank Tiger52 for they had noted in the comments that they had tried this. And so yeah, full credit to the idea there. Thank you very much for that. These batteries don't stack, so I just crafted 36 of them and threw them in there. So I think this will be enough. Well, there's 35 anyway. You can always make one more. Okay. We're gonna need so much rubber. I planted a whole bunch more rubber trees, and we'll use the centrifuge to get the rubber out of them. But we're gonna work with what we got, I think. We need a little bit of glass and the basic generator and the circuits, and we'll need coal dust and silicon, right? Sure. That'll get us 9. We just need 1 advanced circuit, I think. I think we might have enough wire for that. Yeah, plus a few. Maybe we could do, well, it's not going to make a difference. We'll need a lot more rubber, basically. But we'll make an electronic circuit. And then I think the advanced is, what we got? Redstone, silicon, and glowstone. So we'll get some of that. There we go. And just an advanced alloy and an energy crystal. I don't suppose I have. I do. Okay, and that's, whoops. What do we need again? I already forgot. Advanced alloy, okay. All right, and there's our circuit. There's the 6LV, which will give us 1 MV. Now, in theory, we could just pop this solar panel right on here and watch this guy work. But we have these landmarks, and I know what they used to do. Aha. So that's how they work now. How far could we go? Let's see. Go. Let's try this far. Is that in line? I don't think that's in line. I think that's in line. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Now we're talking. I'll bet we could do this with the pump too, now that we've figured that out. Now we'll see if we're a little too far away. So it's probably a 64 block range, huh? We went quite a distance. Maybe we have to do it from this side? I don't know why, but let's give it a shot. That's where we want to be, right? Aha. So if I do it from the center, maybe that was the issue all along. Because the other one's from the machine, right? So it kind of makes sense. We'll go back a nice distance here. Yeah, now we're talking. That's a good area to mine, I think. Now let's pop solar panel down on here. not that much power. It's, can I power this directly? Doesn't look like it, does it? Not like so. Is this thing doing anything? It's not. Solar panels might not work in the mining dimension. That's about the only thing I can come up with for why this isn't doing anything. Okay, yeah, sure enough. Do we even have a bucket? Yeah. So this should definitely keep us from having to be so hands-on with the pump. I did not realize that was how the landmarks worked. I'm glad we're trying this, because this is going to make life so much easier, I think. Unless... Oh, I needed to press the button in here. I don't think I've ever had to do that before. I guess that's a thing you have to do when you've got this set up like this. I don't know. So hopefully what we can do is stick a geothermal on here, run a pipe to an ender tank that we will dye red, and we'll set it to extract. And now, yeah, okay, we're already getting stuff. It's filling up with power. This looks like it would be enough to keep up with it. Yeah. So now we want to think about pumping this stuff out, right? So maybe, and I doubt it's this simple. Go ahead and disconnect that. Maybe we can just hook it up directly to this thing. I kind of doubt it. Let's see. Yeah, okay, no, it doesn't like that. What about one of these little things down here? Oh, it doesn't seem to like that either, does it? No, we're still getting all the dirt in here. So maybe we need another one of those spots, like one of those things, like another driver, proxy, and browser. So let's see. If we were to... Don't need that either, I guess. If we stick the driver here, right? And the proxy here, and the browser here. Okay, we can certainly access it. This is the energy pipe. Let's try that again. Okay, driver, proxy, browser. Oh, that's a powered browser, but is it really hooked up to this thing? We don't know. One way to find out, right? Throw that in there. Or not. Okay, now we know. Okay, well this presents a problem. If this is the only way to hook this thing up, to have it right here and have an automation proxy pointing into it, then maybe we want an automation interface and not a browser. Okay, let's see what the deal with this thing is. Got it, right? Could I hook a pipe up to it? Yes, I could. Okay, and it's all of this stuff is going in there. Now what happens if I put the browser over here? Will it send stuff in? Yes. Folks, we figured it out. That's how this thing works, apparently. Not what I would have guessed, but hopefully this will help folks who have confusion that equals my own with the new version of this. But what we have now, this thing's gonna truck along. It's just gonna strip away at least to y equals 0. I would suspect that this is a new enough mod that it accounts for the lower world depth, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Now we're going to want this to run when we're in the overworld, so we're going to go ahead and load the chunks. Looks like I wasn't quite smart enough to put this all in one chunk, although I could have. So we'll just force load all of these and see. I believe it will recognize what it's picking up, even with those chunks unloaded, but we're about to find out. Basically, what we'll see is more items going in here or not. Yep, it's like we're all set. Came out here and harvested my chorus plants, and sure enough, we got some dragon's eye. That's a component from Roots 2, which is a thing we're gonna want when we get started with that mod. So it looks like we got 4 layers of dirt before we get down to the stone and hopefully the ores. So we're gonna end up with a lot of dirt, but we got the power to deal with it. I don't think we're gonna have any problems. All right, we learned an awful lot today, and we've got a system to give us now all of the resources that our chickens aren't giving us. So next time we'll be back, we'll check out some more stuff. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.